Hey guys, what is going on? Welcome back to the kitchen. Today we are doing something a little different, not baking something sweet, but we are making snacks, and they are for kids, for adults, for anybody, but especially really good for that after you put the kid to bed snack. It's perfect. So today I have a special guest with me. My little miss is my baby girl. You want to say hi?
Hi.
Are you excited to make stuff today?
Yeah.
Yeah, so what's really cool about this stuff is that we've been making them for years, huh? And they're their favorite and our favorite. They're perfect for on-the-go stuff, especially living small. They're super good for not taking up a lot of room in your kitchen and in your fridge is what I'm kind of going for. But today, first, we're gonna start with what we call, we don't even know because I haven't even named it. What do you want to call it?
Snappaways.
Snappaways. And they are high in protein. They have a little bit of chocolate chip in it, so you get that sweetness, but still really good for you. And they're great because they're kind of like an edible cookie dough, but you don't have the egg in there, so you can eat them, and they're gluten-free, guys, so everybody can eat them, which is perfect. So let's get started. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Alrighty, baby. First, we are gonna take, what's this?
Syrup.
Maple syrup. All right, get our spatula and we'll pour it in here. You wanna pour it? Or do you want me to pour and you'll scrape? Okay. One of my biggest pet peeves is when bakers, cooks don't get all that goodness out of the bowl. So this one knows exactly that, huh? Trained you well.
Because I like bacon.
Yeah, I know you do. All right, nice job, baby.
No.
All right, so we're gonna get it over here. Let's scrape it off. And we gotta cook this. We're gonna cook it on medium high for about 5 minutes. It really depends on your stove. So in tiny kitchens, we have really hot flames. So it's propane, so it cooks a lot faster than normal kitchens. So on medium high heat, we're gonna cook this just until it boils. So you'll start seeing it. You can kind of swirl it as it goes, as it gets kind of hot, just so that the sugars don't burn around the edge. But I mean, you can already see it, it's already bubbling. So it's super hot. So we're just gonna let that go for a minute. Oh, baby. Another, you wanna grab the spatula? I'll tell everybody. So along the edge sometimes, you'll see little bubbles. If you want to, you can kind of scrape that, because that's where it can kind of burn if you don't get those little bits around the edge. Oh, it's happening fast, huh? Now you can see, woo, and you can kind of smell it too, and you don't want it to smell burnt. So you can kind of smell the cooking, the sweetness of the maple syrup. All right, so I don't know if I said it, but that was a half a cup of maple syrup. I've kind of neglected that a little bit. Now, with it all boiled and hot, we're gonna add a half a cup of peanut butter. Ready? Or do you want to scrape again? Scrape, okay. Well, there you are, little miss. Woo. Go for it. What's super important to me as a mom and just eating healthy is choosing really good ingredients. So this peanut butter, it's organic, so that you're not spending that much more, and you know the ingredients aren't being sprayed with chemicals, and that they're the actual true ingredient that you're looking for. So this is organic peanut butter, organic maple syrup.
Organic everything.
Organic everything. Good job, baby. All right. You want to, nice job. All right. Now I'm gonna, so just be aware, guys, this pan is hot. So I'm gonna have her mix it up till all of it is combined. That way it'll mix with the rest of it really well. And if you need, do you want to do this?
Yeah.
A spatula. I mean, not a spatula. That would be called a whisk. She knows, my mom brain happens a lot, huh, baby? Yeah, she'll correct me too. She's like, Mommy, that's not what you meant. Like, you are right. Thank you. Thank you for making me better, huh, Boo? Yeah. Nice job, Boo. And you just want to mix it till it's nice and smooth and basically just looks like really soft peanut butter. Sweet peanut butter, huh? And this is unsweetened peanut butter, so that maple syrup is what sweetens the whole thing. All right, little miss. Now, what are we gonna do?
Yummy.
Let's take this. Now we're gonna put, you hear the little whisper of the little man in the back. We're gonna put the maple syrup peanut butter mixture in with 1 cup of oat flour. You ready, baby?
Yeah.
You're gonna scrape it? Because again, the pan's hot, so just, if you have kids helping, just know that it's hot.
I don't want to get a burn.
Definitely not.
Another boo-boo again. I have on my back. Another burn.
You did burn yourself once, huh? Yeah, when we first moved in, she helped me, what was it, spaghetti?
Yeah.
Yeah, and the noodles, and it spit at her. Yeah. This stove cooks very, very hot. Let me get all that. And another thing with oat flour, you can buy it already processed for you, but what we did was just take,
Make it.
yeah, we just took a cup of oat flour and then ground it up a couple times, kind of moved it around until it was super smooth. Same thing. And those are organic oats too, because a big thing with oatmeal is that they spray it with chemicals if it's not organic. So that's a huge thing for me. Do you want me to get the actual bit or you got it? All right.
Mix.
All right. So what helps with this is 1 spoon, right, baby? Okay, mix it up, babe. She's my little mixer. You do all things for me, huh? Yeah. She loves helping. Anytime I get in the kitchen, she's like, Mommy, can I help? I'm like, yeah. Let's do this, baby. So I remember helping my mom a lot, and that's how I had the love of cooking. But my love of baking did start by watching the Food Network. Shout out to Gail Gand. Good job, babe. So we're just gonna mix this until it looks like smooth, peanut buttery dough. Good job scraping it up. And you can always use your spatula to kind of get around there and get the bits. Do you want me to do it for you? I'll be your little sous chef. Okay, there you are, miss. Go for it.
Mix.
You're all pleasurable. You tell me how I can help you.
It looks like pumpkin.
It does look like pumpkin. So our oat flour that I mixed up or ground up on our own is a little bit, the texture is a little bit not as, or it's more coarse. You know, my words don't come to me always. So oat flour you can buy in the store is a lot finer. So it, just texture-wise, it might be a little different, but it'll taste the exact same. Work those muscles, baby. You tired yet?
No.
Oh. All right, I'm gonna scrape it and then, so once this step is done, this is where it's gonna go in the fridge so that we can take a break, huh? If you were to throw your chocolate chips in here right away, they would completely melt. And the whole point of adding the chocolate chips in there is that nice crunch. So we're gonna just mix this into like a ball. And then this is where we will refrigerate it. Again, it depends on your fridge. It could take a half hour, it could take 15 minutes. So about every 15 minutes, check it. Because the one thing with the texture, you don't want it to be a hard clump because then it's harder to mix that in. So you still want it to be pliable, but you just want it to be cool to the touch. So that part is done and we will get back at you when we're ready to mix in the chocolate chips. Put it in the fridge, baby.
Right?
Yep.
Nice.
Put it up there. Alright guys, so now that means it's chocolate chip time. You ready to mix it in, boo?
Yeah.
Got a cup of chocolate chips here. Let's make it happen. Hey, you're cut off. Let's switcheroo. I'm gonna dump it on here.
Can I cut?
I'll have you smush it.
Oh, it looks like a donut.
And one thing to be sure, so what I do when you cut, you want to make sure you don't cut all the way through, you cut only about 3/4 of the way. So I usually cut with doing half first and go 1/3 on each side. Then we do the cross sections. All right, guys, that is it. This has to go in the freezer for 1 hour. It's gonna be hard to wait, huh, Boo? Our freezer is a mess, so I'm not gonna show you our freezer. There's so many things. So on to the next treat, so join us for the next snack. Okay, guys, we are on to snack number 2, and I have a new guest with me, my little man. You wanna say hi, Bubba?
Hi.
What are we making?
Helping Mom.
All right, and the cool thing about these is anything can be added. Chocolate chips, dried fruit, nuts, anything, so it's up to you. We are gonna mix all these ingredients together, form them into balls, and put them in the fridge. They're that easy. Are you ready? Right, so we got oatmeal, peanut butter, honey, chocolate chips, and flax seed. So you can choose, obviously, any nut butter. You could do maple syrup instead of honey. So the options are endless. And the reason we add flaxseed is because we all know we need a little extra fiber. And I don't double that part of it. So this recipe I've doubled, but just not the flaxseed. If you want more, go ahead and add it. And I cannot tell you how many of each ingredient because my mind is not working, and it'll be on the recipe on our blog. So go check that out. But just know that recipe will not be doubled. So if you want the doubled, just double it up and do this. My kids always eat all of them, right? So that's why we make double. Ready to mix them up? Okay, what do we got there? Woo! And this is, you want to grab the spatula and you can scrape it out? I just realized I forgot my most favorite ingredient. Do you know what it is, Bubba? Cinnamon. Cinnamon, and these are my favorite, so I'm gonna go get it. Just hold on. All right. Ooh, let's do this side. Go for it. I do not measure this because cinnamon is like my most favorite ingredient for baking. Go, Bubba. All right, let's try that. Hold on. All right, let's mix it up. Ready to roll them into balls? Let's do it, Bubba. Do you want to scoop or do you want to roll? Scoop? Okay. I'm gonna move this all out of your way. Goodness. Oh my word. Okay, just drop it on here. Okay, it's time to roll. Are you ready? Let's do this, baby. You want to start at that end and I'll start at this end? Okay, let's go. Now it's time for the fridge. Just throw these babies in for about 30 minutes until they're chilled and it's ready to eat. And it's snack time, right? I'm so ready. I'm so excited. Are you? High five. Nice work. Yes. Mushy hands. Thanks, guys, for joining us for snack time. I want you to let me know what you think. If you do it with your kids or if you add different things, let me know. Tag me in our Instagram at The Traveling Couches or just comment below at the video and let me know how it went. But for now, it's snack time. Go for it. Ready for your snapaways? All right, with that, let's just snap. All right, oh, are we starting with that one? Okay. Hard to say. Did you guys have fun? You guys are the best helpers. These are good.